here's a quick install video on putting your Starmap plastic in. Basically, everybody has this plastic here when you get the game, and it's held on by 4 screws and some standoffs. I think everybody has those standoffs, or at least something similar to that. And the people who have a Starmap, the actual Starmap PCB board, that would be what's held on right here with those standoffs. So once you unscrew the plastic, if you have it, you'll have this sitting here. So what you're going to do is take off the front plastic and take off the standoffs. We're not going to use those, just keep them. And you're going to unplug the board from the back here. There's 2 plugs. And then you're going to take the board out. And there'll be 3 little strips of double-sided tape, and you're going to put them on the board. There's 2 there, one at the top screw, one at the bottom, and then 1 piece goes on those little capacitors there. Mine's still sitting on the backboard there. Okay. So you put those pieces of tape on if you have the Starmap PCB board, and then you just put it back up against the backboard, line it up to the holes that were there, and stick it on. It needs very little to adhere it. It will come back off if you need to. I've taken mine off a few times, and it sticks pretty good there. So once that's installed, you want to plug it back in, of course, and then you'll take your plastic. Let me grab this one. And this is a production sample, but it's the same idea. And so basically, you're just going to slip it in on this end first. So hold the plastic away this way a little bit. Slip it behind the ship. Okay, so you just get it going right behind the ship there. And then you're going to fit all these pieces in. This has to go down behind the ship here, and it's going to go on that side there, and then you just sort of keep pushing it down, and then this part right here over the ship link arm there, I don't know if you can see it in there, but this sort of cutout needs to be bent just a bit to make it around that pole. So let's see, I don't know if I can get it from this side, but I'm basically just manipulating the plastic a little bit, bending it that way, just a hair, so I can get that little lip over, and then it just slides right down. So that's in place. You're going to want to sort of wiggle it, get it right where it needs to go, lined up with the backboard. It should line up pretty much flush with the top. Maybe it sticks a little proud. Should line up left and right correctly. Yours will not have these screw holes, so don't worry about that. And then it bends around. If you have the board in there, it just bends around the board. So you don't even really need to attach it with anything. I'm going to include a little extra double-sided tape in case you want to attach it, but it sits so snug behind the VUK here and behind that ship that it won't even move. So it doesn't even need to be attached with anything. And your ship sits still, move just fine. And the lights from the PCB shine right through it. There'll be a little bit additional work if you're going to use the flickering or the blinking star lights if you don't have the Starmap lights already. And I'll do a little additional video on that.